All right, guys, I'm just going to press record and go into it. The worst Hot Toys announcement ever. Let's talk about it.
You're out of your goddamn mind. What? This is all in your head. You're sick. Twisted. How can you say that? You think you'll be remembered? You're a pathetic psychopath.
That's everyone's reaction to this. Guys, we need, and girls, need to talk about this. What is this figure? So, if you guys didn't know, a couple minutes ago, I'm just doing this my live pretty much reaction. I saw a couple photos and I was already just like, oh man, we saw the tease a couple days ago or a week ago, and we finally got the announcement of the 2099 Spider-Man, and it is a travesty. It is a travesty, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I think that this is, frankly, just, I don't think it's acceptable, man. The one thing is the price, but we're going to get into it. As soon as I saw this, like, this is the front page photo, I was just like, what? Look at those joints, guys. I'm sorry. I don't, if you guys don't, I'm going to try and be as positive as I can, but this is going to be kind of a rant because if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan and I couldn't clamoring for this figure. I can't wait to get a Miguel O'Hara into my collection. And the other 2099, it didn't do it for me as much because that's the video game version, but this one from the movie, I love the way he looks. I love his design. And I mean, it's Oscar Isaac. I mean, just perfect. You could have perfected this Hot Toys, and I think you delivered a failure. Is it a failure? I don't know. But let's just get into it. The joints. That's what we have to talk about. I think this is the reason why. If you guys didn't know, if you're new to just this hobby of Hot Toys, this type of thing, we are not used to seeing this many joints on a Hot Toy figure ever. It's just not something that we're used to. A lot of people right now are just confused at why they decided to do this with this particular figure, and myself included, because I just don't think it works for a 6-scale figure. It just doesn't do it for me, man. And I mean, we'll quickly go over this. The sculpt, I think it looks great. I think it's cool. It's animated. It works. It looks just like the Miles. How cool that animation look. I think it's great. I think the sculpt is great. That's literally the only good thing I like about this, probably, or maybe a couple other things. But separate rolling eyeballs on a figure that looks like a 1/12 scale. Don't get that, but it's. And this is also very cool. Luminous reflective effect. Let's just get the good out before we destroy this figure. Got a little luminous effect reflecting. Episode 2 is starting off not too strong, guys. Riley Reveals is feeling really, really bad right now. Feels bad for everyone out there. But I love how they have this next to the Spider-Man because he just looks so great with the seamless, no joints being visibly shown. And then they just have him right next. It doesn't make sense, guys. To me, this photo literally doesn't make sense. Why would I collect the Miles that has 0 joints and then just have this guy next to him fighting? It literally doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. This is just really bad. I mean, look at the arms. Look at the way the joint looks on the elbow. It's like its own piece. And then his shoulder has like 3 layers of joints. Like, it looks like they just grabbed like a custom body and just painted it. Like, there's no hidden joint anywhere. His chest. I don't know, guys. I think it's the worst announcement ever. I think it might be the worst announcement, Hot Toys announcement, really. Like, the other thing that's the saving factor that we have to also talk about. What if this is like $160? Okay, fine. I guess you did this. You wanted to do something different. That's fine. You wanted to make it a cheaper price. See if you can maybe tackle a new market, because maybe 1/12 collectors out there, Marvel Legends, people out there who are maybe even watching this video. Are you tempted to buy this now that you see the joints? As you can do. The good thing about this is that you get to have that extra articulation. But the problem is, Hot Toys is a company, you're trying to buy these figures mainly for the realism, the just look of on the shelf of a real person. And to me, this is the opposite of that. This doesn't look anything like a person, because obviously a real person doesn't have 50,000 joints on him. And it's just, his body is so skinny. I guess it's accurate to the movie, though, because he is like slim in the animation form. But it's just so weird. And then you have the animated sculpt of his head with this skinny body. Oh, jeez, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm very bummed out because, like I said, I wanted a 2099 and I specifically wanted this one. And like I said, if this is on Sideshow over $180, there's no chance in hell I'm getting this figure. There's no way. I don't think that this is worth over $180 because it simply just looks like a 1/12 down to a 1/6 scale. I mean, there's nothing that's telling me I should spend $200 on this. And that's the reason why all these Hot Toys are super expensive, because of that realistic factor. And I don't think this does it at all. So I think the price should limit that and make it way cheaper. Like, bro, nah, man. I know I hate being negative, guys. You already know this. I'm always all about positivity and stuff, but I'm just giving you guys my opinion. I'm just gonna give a full blown rant here because it's just I don't think this is acceptable. Personally, I think Hot Toys completely missed. I think this is one of their just biggest misses in a very, very long time. Very long time. I'm super disappointed. I mean, like I said, the poses are gonna be really cool, but I'm not gonna sacrifice that just for some extra range of articulation. That doesn't make any sense to me. I think that the look of him, it looks like him, but if it was just seamless, that's all you needed was the seamless look. Maybe even just take off the chest thing. Like the fact that it even has his like chest, like come on. It just I know I might sound like a little baby right now, but I don't know, man. I'm just so bummed out with this because I wanted this figure so badly. And I know there's gonna be people out there. I already saw it. I posted it in the Facebook group, Place for Collecting. Make sure to check out that. There were people like, oh, this is cool. Actually, this is kind of different. Something Hot Toys doesn't normally do. They're tackling a different market here. Clearly, they're not tackling stuff that we, a lot of us in the community, do strive for. Because I know this is going to be like 90% people don't like and 10% people do. Personally, I think this is going to be the blown out of proportion this whole week because I think this is a big deal. I think this is just terrible. I think this is terrible. He just has these huge bubbles on his shoulders for the bicep area, like 50 seam lines on his arms. Luminous effect is really nice though, but overall, I think that this shouldn't be worth over $150 or 160, 170 because like we talked about, Marvel Legends, I think they're, what are they, 80, 90, and they're like 12-inch scale or they're 60. Maybe they're cheaper. I don't really know. Like I said, anyone out there who does, make sure to let me know, but I think this just doesn't look good for a Hot Toy at all. I don't like it. The web effects, they're like red. I don't even know what that is. Maybe I'm sure it's accurate to the movie, but yeah, big little rant. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cast some negative shade, but I just think it really does need to be better personally. I don't think it's that good. I hope that we see something, maybe another figure where it's actually more seamless. I don't know, but it's a bummer, guys. It's really a bummer. I hope we see something different, but I don't really know much more to say. I think I've nailed everything I really thought of. I don't think that it should have. Just don't see the direction here because the other figures aren't like this at all. So I just don't see how it would work with your Gwen and your Miles, but he just has all these seams and it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me at all. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure that's going to be talked about a lot, but if you guys did enjoy the content though, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for all the support recently. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah, let me know all of your thoughts. Like I said, I'm guessing I'm not alone in this. I want to hear everyone's thoughts watching. Drop them in the comments below because maybe people are like, you're crazy. This is something different. It's kind of cool. I'm in on it because it's just something that Hot Toys doesn't normally do. Let me know. Or you're one person like me who just thinks that this just looks terrible and you don't like it at all. Which, like we said, opinions are all fine. So thank you guys all for watching. And yeah, we got a lot to talk about in these future live streams. That's what we got to say. But peace out, guys.